Michael Jackson is the reason why I have sticky notes.
And he achieved this success through manifestation.
I just dropped my sleep tapes in my bundle at the top of my page. Utilize it.
I found the full page this note comes from. And what's actually on it, nobody posts or talks about, because it doesn't fit the story they're selling. And this note isn't the only one. There's a clear line through 8 different notes, and the last one really ties it all together in a way I wasn't expecting. Elvis is not king. Show Springsteen who's boss. If you stop there, you might think, okay, a man wanting to be on top. But let's keep reading. I was very, very angry. I had to prove myself and change things. Angry about what? Do it. 200 million for the white children, so they'll have black heroes, so they don't grow prejudice. All kids. This doesn't seem to be a goal sheet. This is a mission statement. There's a whole new generation of white kids who are children to the KKK. I saw on the news on Martin Luther King's birthday, these kids were watching their parents stone black people. They will grow up prejudiced. They hate blacks. My goal is to become so big, so powerful, to become such a hero, to end prejudice, to make these little white kids love me by selling over 200 million albums, make them look up to me. I will change the world. I have changed it. That's what 200 million meant to him. Reach. Access to families who were teaching their children to hate. What made Thriller big? I have found that when I have a deep reason, a reason of anger, I really come through to prove myself. Throughout history, white men have always branded the pages of history with great white hopes, putting whites over blacks as nobles, like Elvis being the king of rock and roll, Springsteen being the boss, the Beatles being the best. Yes, these guys were good. They weren't better singers or dancers than the blacks. The difference is whites control the press, the media. The answer wasn't just affirmations or belief systems. What made Thriller big was because a predominantly white industry told him a black man couldn't cross over. And that obstruction lit a fire in him so hot that it produced the best-selling album of all time. Now we get to the bottom of the page. The part everyone posts. MJ, the king, forever, recluse, genius billionaire, strange, beautiful face, greatest actor, singer, dancer, performer. But this is where genius billionaire comes from. It's not at the top of a manifestation list. It's at the bottom of a page about ending racism. Note 2. People will quote this one, I will shock the world, and they stop there. But on the same page, he writes, I will be a perfectionist, a researcher, a trainer, a master. I must have the most incredible training system to dig and dig and dig until I find. Dig. Not receive, not attract. Dig like something is buried and it's his job to unearth it. The language isn't about sitting still and waiting. It's about going down after something precious. I will study and look back on the whole world of entertainment and perfect it. Take it steps further from where the greats left off. That's not a man waiting for the universe to hand him the keys to something. It's a man preparing to bleed. Note 3. People see weekly income, 20 million. First multi-billionaire entertainer. And I think, see, he manifested wealth. They screenshot it and put it next to a picture of their dream material possession. But look who he lists in the same sentence. Charlie Chaplin, Michelangelo, Walt Disney. And what does he say about them? These men demanded perfection, innovation, always. The money was never the destination. The money was how he measured whether the reach was big enough to do what the gift required. Note 4. One sentence. His only note for an entire film day on the set of Bad. Nothing be a take unless I'm extremely satisfied. Unless I felt it in my soul. A standard so high, it was written as a command to himself. Not, I will receive greatness or achieve greatness. Just, I will not accept less than what I know it's supposed to be. There's an interview I found with Michael from when he was about 21 years old, and I keep coming back to it because you can hear everything, the whole belief system already in place. And it sounds nothing like affirmation rituals